Got a business? Need more exposure? Your local station 88.6 Plenty Valley FM can help. We can tailor a package for your business with reasonable rates. Call the station during office hours on 9404 2111 and get your message out there.
88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
And on the phone from the city of Whittlesea, I have the Mayor, Aidan McLindon. Welcome, Aidan.
G'day, Brett. Round 3, mate. Time's flying this time of the year.
Hey, we're running out of year, though.
Unbelievable. It's pretty crazy, but I feel like we're already best friends, mate.
What time for Christmas lunch, just so I can let the wife know?
Mate, put the carrots on now.
Yep.
You make sure they're ready in time, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I was hoping for the turkey and the pork. I'll bring the carrots. That's easy done.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, mate.
Now, what's going on down there? Let's get professional now, and let me know what's going on about the new online map that's happening.
Mate, this is a cracker. What happens is you go onto this map, and you basically, I'll give the website first.
Yeah.
So it's whittlesea.vic.gov.au/roads. Roads, ROADS. Mate, this is where you can actually work out who has the jurisdiction over the roads, the footpaths or the roundabouts across the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's no secret there's a bit of complications in terms of, the length of the grass from suburb to suburb, and it can cause quite a bit of tension and people feel like their rates aren't being spent wisely. But the reality is council does not actually look after all the roads.
Mm-hmm.
Before the residents, get a bit angry, and rightfully so, before they point the finger, they need to look at this through the map and identify where that long grass is and who in fact oversees it. And more often than not, they may find that it very well could be the state government. So we really want to educate the residents and say, hey, tell us what the problem is, but maybe we have to advocate on your behalf because it doesn't fall under the local government jurisdictions. Does that make sense, Brett?
That's brilliant, because when I read that, I thought, you're just reinventing Google Maps. Why are you wasting money on that? But that's brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, and look, what I think it's done too, working with our state members, we now have a clear referee or a reference point where instantly we can get those jobs done, depending whether it's the state government or depending whether it's local government. So we really want to work with our state members to say, hey, we've educated the residents now, and there is no confusion between it, and most importantly, we can get the job done. Yeah,
and it'll happen quicker, won't it?
Well, it will, and this is, I think, critical, that the next 4 years we really want to set the scene as the collective of the new 11 councils that come in to make sure that our absolute primary concern is always to do the basics brilliantly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds good, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about it, and just before people start pointing the finger, if they just can get educated, call the local councillor hop onto this website. And I'll tell you what, it will alleviate probably 90% of the anger when it comes to grass in the city.
I was going to say, do your own research, but that's kind of got negative connotations, hasn't it, that saying?
Absolutely. Like anything, mate, communication is key. It's got the ability to start wars and end wars. So if we communicate effectively, I reckon people will see that we're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, that's cool. People are out and about with the warm weather. How's the Quarry Hills connecting trails going?
Yeah, it's going well. We're pretty excited about that. The new walking and cycling paths at Quarry Hills Parkland, they're actually now open for the public to enjoy, so it's something that we've got to put on the to-do list these Christmas holidays if people get a bit of downtime. And it's actually connecting. It provides the residents and the visitors with an opportunity, I guess, to experience the nature, get along and enjoy that parkland's natural beauty. So very excited about this. I mean, we're boasting some excellent features that no other council across Victoria has got, so it's something that we're certainly very proud of. And, mate, it ranges from 300 metres to 1.5 kilometres. So depending on how much time you got and how fit you are, you might have to do bit by bit. But definitely put it on the list. It'd be a great outing for yourself or your family. And I think it's something worth putting on that to-do list.
And I'd imagine there's be a few native animals out and about along the trails too that you can spot.
100%. Don't miss them. You've got to bring your camera ready because there'll be some animals you've probably never seen before. So, make sure. And I think even if you've got some children, it'll be a fantastic little home assignment for them to do to keep their minds busy outside of the computer games over the holidays. Yeah,
and even twilight, just as it's starting to get dark, there's a lot more animals out as it cools down. So that's a good time to go for a walk.
Look, it's a cracker, but just depending on where you go, you might need a boxing gloves and some kangaroos. You might be ready for a fight, so you've got to watch the kangaroo bangers.
And, of course, keep a lookout for those snakes.
Oh, yeah, mate, there's snakes everywhere in this world. You've got to watch your back. Oh, sorry. Absolutely, this is the season, and I think you'll see on some of the community forums there has been a lot of snake sightings, so you can always But just remember too, though, you tell people that don't forget, more often than not, the snake is actually more scared than you. So don't panic, otherwise they'll sense the fear. But there's a way to go about it. Make sure you keep an eye out for them, and if you do see one, whack it up on the community platforms so people can take care and be aware.
Yeah, as I said, if you just leave it alone, it'll slither off and back to its own home. So, leave them be.
You're better off not giving too much time.
Yeah. The Community Priorities Focus Group, are you after people for that?
Yes, so the council, when it was in administration, did some pretty extensive consultation with the community to find out what the community's top priorities were. And they heard that the three most important service areas for the community were roads, public transport and footpaths. Surprise, surprise, Brett, who would have thought those three issues came up in local government? But it's always good to go out and make sure they're part of that process so that we don't just go off and make decisions thinking that we know what the community knows. So it was really good. The parks, playgrounds and open space, of course, was another one, in community facilities.
Yeah.
So no surprises there. But before we develop some of those key documents for council, that were included in the annual budget, the council plan, there's several of them, there's a lot of layers, the asset plan, financial plan. We're just asking the community for their feedback on these priorities. Mm-hmm. We're also looking for people to join our focus groups this February, so it might be something they want to put their hand up for and help shape the important documents. So you don't have to be an elected councillor to have input into the direction of the city, and we really want to be an open council that's accountable, that's giving to people, because at the end of the day, it's our city collectively, and we're only 11 voices in 240,000, so we want to encourage everybody to hop on board and have their say.
Yeah, that sounds good. Now, Aidan, I don't want you talking too much because I know you want to save that voice for tomorrow night's Carols by Candlelight.
Oh, you know it, mate. If you heard me sing in the shower, mate, you wouldn't want me on carols singing out loud, but that's okay. I'll get up there, and if worst case scenario, I can lip sync, but it's going to be a great time tomorrow night. Free event for all. There'll be markets there as well. Kicks off at 6 p.m. Get in early. There'll be council workers there in high vis directing the cars where to go. But it's going to be an absolute cracker. It's looking like it'll be even bigger and better than last year. So really looking forward to it. I'll say a few words. I'll keep it pretty brief. People are there for celebrations and singing. But I tell you what, Brett, it's a really good time of the year. It's a turning point tomorrow night to let everyone know that now's the time to take your foot off the accelerator and really look at your priorities in life, like your friends and your family, and a good old barbecue. So it's looking promising, Brett.
Yeah, weather's going to be good too. So, round up the kids and get down there.
100%. You couldn't ask for more, mate. If anything, you need an umbrella from the sun, not the rain. So
that's
it's all
true.
good.
Yeah. Now, I believe you got a special guest there.
Oh, have I got a special guest? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The person that makes me keep looking good in the public arena, mate, is the deputy mayor, none other than the Daniella Zinni, and she's the elected councillor for Bundoora. She's an absolute cracker. She's a quiet achiever, does all the thorough stuff in the background and makes sure that the council is a cohesive team. We're actually in a 2-day training course now in Melbourne for all the mayors and deputy mayors across the state. And so we've just ducked out of a meeting because you knew this was a priority, mate, to get our message out to the community. But if I can put her on, Brett, to say a few words, it'd be fantastic if I could introduce her to the community.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, Brett, good on you.
Hello, Brett.
Is it Danielle, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, welcome to Plenty Valley.
Thank you.
How are you settling into the role at the council there?
I'm settling quite fine. I'm finding it really engaging.
Yeah.
Rewarding. Yeah.
So, been out and about and introducing yourself to the community?
I have, yes. I've learnt a lot about our community, seeing we've got a huge municipality. So, with the 11 councillors, I've learnt a lot about their particular wards, and I'm really excited for the future term. Yeah,
well, as you said, there's a vast array of people out there, and it's such a huge area too that you cover.
Yes, we're one of the biggest councils in Victoria, Melbourne Metro, really, yeah.
Yeah.
I've met a few of them here today, all the mayors from regional, mayors from inner city,
yep.
And we're all very, very uniform in the way we are approaching our wards and our councils.
Oh, fantastic. You heading down to the Christmas carols tomorrow night?
I will be there. I'll be there with my 2 children and my husband.
Oh, fantastic.
And him.
Yep.
So if anyone would like to come and say hello to me, they can come up and say hello. I've got my picnic blanket ready, my chair. I need a chair. I can't sit on the ground.
No.
Right back. Come and say hello to me, and say hello to all the other councillors that might be there. And, of course, Aidan will be there too.
Fantastic. All right. Well, hopefully we'll chat to you in the coming weeks.
Okay. Great to speak to you, Brett.
No worries. Thanks, Danielle.
Okay.
Good on you, Brett.
Thanks, Aidan. We'll last one next week, last show. So hopefully we can have the Christmas chat.
Yeah, sounds good, mate. We'll have a bit to talk about. We've got some exciting things on the agenda coming up for our first full council this Tuesday, kicking off from 6 p.m. that people can actually watch online if they've got the time. So, mate, we'll be able to massage what happened for the last week and explain to the public where we're heading for 2025.
Fantastic. All right, we'll catch you next week then, Aidan.
Good on you.
No worries.
Brett, say go to the crew.
You will do. Thanks.
Thanks, mate.
Aidan McLindon, the Mayor from the city of Whittlesea, and Danielle, the Deputy Mayor. So nice to meet her.
I love the local news.
I love the music variety.
And all the local sport.
24 hours a day. It's all local. 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.